Hello and happy holidays from the word nerd. If you're anything like me, your holiday to do list is so long and it's easy for it to feel like it is going to crush you. But what I want you to crush is your holiday chore list, and I'm going to teach you how you can do that using Canva. Today I'm going to show you how to create several items that are going to make your life simpler and easier and also maybe a little more festive and beautiful. I'm going to teach you how to make a Christmas card, a Christmas letter, gift tags, gift certificates, canvas art for your wall, and also some shopping lists that you can print for gifts and food shopping, groceries, and meal planning. Hopefully by the time you get done with everything on the list, you've saved a little money, you've had a little fun, and you have some time left over to eat some cookies. All the links for the websites I'm going to share with you will be in the description, so click there. Also, you can click to subscribe. Let's get started so we can crush that Christmas list. Okay, so first on our list is a Christmas card. Once we get to Canva's home site, okay, so first on our list is a Christmas card. Once we get to Canva's home page, we can go up to the search bar and we can type in Christmas card and hit enter. And then a whole host of templates are going to come up for us, a wide variety of styles for us to choose from. You can see up here that they have 331 different templates for Christmas cards. You can even search by color. Let's say all right, when we took our family pictures, we were all in green. And so I just want to see, oh, no green. Let's see red. All right, here are all of the red templates. You can search by color there. I'm going to go back to the main search here for Christmas card because I would like us to try and use this one. I feel like this could be really fun. So all you need to do now is to drag and drop your pictures in. If you go to your uploads section, you can click upload media. I'm going to slide down because I just recently did this for myself. So I'm going to insert a picture of my family here. You can see that my husband, he's kind of tall. His head's getting cut off. So I'll just double click on the picture and then I can adjust where the picture is going to cut off for us. So is that better? Yes, great. And then I can drag and drop this other one of my handsome boys in here. Same thing for that. I can drag it so that their heads are in there. Done. And let's say instead of season's greetings, I would really rather say Merry Christmas. Oh, but that's going to be too big. So I can do one of two things. I can either grab this corner and shrink it down, or if I hit Control Z, that undoes it. I can highlight it and go up here to the font size and shrink it until it is on that one line. Drag it there. Now, I feel like this is a little bit plain, so I want to add in some more festive decorations to my Christmas card. So I'm going to go to Elements, and I'm going to type in Christmas. And let's see what I would like. I like these lights, I think. So I'm going to put these lights up here at the top, and I can stretch them to be real big. Or if I don't like them that big, I can just select it and hit Control C and then Control V, and that will copy and paste it. And then I can just have them stretch across this top. If I want those colors to better match my photos, I can click on it and choose pictures. Amazingly enough, if you have Canva Pro, it will even color select based on the colors that it sees in your own photos. So I can click and pick colors that show up in my photos. Also, there's the option if I click and pick one that I can click, see here at the bottom, change for all. So then I don't have to change it in all of them. It automatically changes it for all of them, which is very nice. It goes much faster then. Great. I also have decided that I would like to add 2020 down here. Sometimes I keep my Christmas cards and I want to remember what year they're from. So I can go text, I can add a subheading, or I can pick one of these fonts down here. I kind of like this right here. So I can select that, change it to say 2020, make it a little bit smaller, drag it down here, and then I can also make it the same color as the other text so that all fits in there. As I'm looking at that, I'm not sure that I like the font, so I'm going to select it and I can change it to the same font that Merry Christmas is in. I can make it a little bit smaller too to fit there. All right, so there we have it. Christmas, Merry Christmas 2020, my family, looking great. I love it. All I'll need to do now is I can download it. I would recommend doing PDF print because that's going to be the highest quality, and then you can click download. Now, if you have a specific size in mind, you can click the resize button. And this is a 5x7 card, which is pretty standard for Christmas, so that's great. But let's say you wanted it to be a 4x6. Oh, wait, hang on. 6x4. Just click copy and resize. And then it will just put everything on there for you. You might need to do a little bit of dragging and resizing so that everything still fits on there. Looks like my colors didn't transfer. Usually they do. You just go back in and click and fix those, so then we're good to go. One other thing you can do, just making sure everything looks all good on there. Okay, and there we have it, your Christmas card. I will then take my downloaded file and I will head over to Next Day Flyers. Next Day Flyers, you can do your Christmas cards on here. So the item that you select is postcards. And then you choose, I choose these comp cards. 4x6, you can pick any size or style that you want. Upload your file, and you can see that these are 27 cents each. You know, on Shutterfly, I paid almost $2 a piece for my cards, and here on Next Day Flyers, I'm getting them for $1/4 a piece. So not only are we going to have a really great looking Christmas card, but we are going to have one that is way more affordable than some of the other photo shopping sites. All right, so some people like to have a Christmas letter along with their photo Christmas card, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you could do that on Canva. The first one is you could type in letterhead, and you'd be able to see a bunch of different templates that show you a letterhead format. Some of these are pretty corporate looking. They might feel a little impersonal, although I'm certain you could make it fit to what you would like. Even down here, you can see they have some that are specific for the holidays. But to get even more that are specific for the holidays, in the search bar, we're going to type Christmas letter. And we'll get over almost 4,000 different templates. And some of these have pretty large images and text, but you could shrink those down and get them to fit what you'd like to do. But you can see tons and tons of different formats. I'm going to pick this one because it feels very White Christmas to me, which is my favorite Christmas movie. And we're going to adjust this. It also has this same handwriting and color scheme of the Christmas card that we created earlier, and so I feel like it's going to be a great match. So instead of saying from the desk of, I'm going to say from the home of, and then we're going to change this to say the Zebas again. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so we have more room to write things, and slide it over here. Okay, and then we're not really dog people. If you know me, you know this to be true. So I'm going to get rid of the dogs and then pull this text up. Here's a trick. If you click on a box and then hit shift and you click on another box, You can put everything all together and then move it around as one instead of having to drag different things here. And you can also click group so that they stay together as a group. And then if you don't want them as a group anymore, you can click ungroup. So then you can work with them independently. All right, I'm gonna drag this snowflake over because it's encroaching on my words a little bit. Instead of saying, Dear Santa, I would say, hello and happy holidays to you, my friends and family. Okay. Again, I'm going to just click on these things and give us a little bit more room. Stretch this out a bit. And then I would have this letter. I'm not going to bore you with the details of my life and what I would write in my own letter, but then you can just click on this text and change it. And again, say the Zebas. Okay. One other thing you can do, if you click here and then you click on this up and down arrow, you can choose the line height and we can make it so that those are closer together, or we can make it so that those are much farther apart. So if you're feeling like there's too much space or not enough space between your lines, that's a little trick that you can use right there. I'm going to pretend that I'm one of my cousins who lives out west, and I'm going to give a little more personalization to this by clicking mountains. In Elements, I'm going to search for mountains, and I'm going to add a few on the bottom because I want it to feel like where we really, I mean, not where I live, but if I were them, this is what I would do to my Christmas card. Okay, so I could put these mountains down here. Again, I'm going to move these up so that we've got more room. Putting these snowy mountains on the bottom to personalize it even more. And I would probably make those white. Remember, if we click the change all, then I'll only have to do it once. All right, then when we are finished designing our letter, we can click download. Again, I would choose PDF print. Instead of sourcing this out to a place like Next Day Flyers, I would just pick my local printer, Shop Local. We love that. Give them some business and be able to pick them up probably even quicker. So once you're done, download it and print and be on your way. Speaking of letters, let's say you'd like to send your little kiddo, maybe one who lives in your house or maybe one who doesn't live in your house, a letter from the big guy at the North Pole. Here's another great feature of Canva. If you search in letter from Santa, they're going to give you a bunch of templates for you to be able to write a letter to your child from Santa on very official looking letterhead. And you can include all of, the details about your child, maybe what they're hoping to get on Christmas morning, maybe a reminder of a bad habit to check to the door before Christmas comes, maybe praise them for something they've done wonderful this year and you want them to keep up. And then you could have this letter be delivered for your child. So another really fun idea that Canva makes super easy. Okay, so next on our list are holiday gift tags. So I'm going to go to the Canva homepage again, and then in the search box, I'm going to write gift tags. And it will come up with 94 different templates for us to look at. So many great options. But I think I really love this first one at the top. So we're going to click on that and go with it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of text so that I don't have to, I know it's just going to save us a couple seconds, but so I don't have to write in my name every single time on every single tag. I'm going to just write my family's name right in there. I'm also going to put this in a script font so it looks a little bit better. Buffalo is kind of a fun font that I use frequently if you're looking for a good handwritten font. From the Zebas, right there. And this to me is not quite looking Christmassy, so I want to change that a little bit. I think I'm going to add a tree, so I'm going to go to Elements. I'm going to add a Christmas tree. Again, dozens of options here. What do we think about this one? I kind of like that. Move it over here, and then I'm just going to shift this a little bit so we can see the whole thing. And then move it so we can see it. See, happy holidays, and then just make the tree a little bit smaller so it fits in there. Good. The other thing I'm going to adjust is the color. This color to me just isn't super Christmassy, so I'm going to switch it to green. And then because I love green, it's my favorite color, I'm going to switch this too. All right, there we go. There is my Happy Holidays gift tag. Another thing I can do if I think this is too bright, I'm not going to be able to quite see the font, I can click on this transparency button and kind of fade that in the back a little bit so it's not quite so overwhelming and I'm able to read things a little bit better. So I like it like that. When I'm finished, I'm going to download it here, and I'm going to choose a PNG this time. And then I would click File Download. Again, I'm going to head over to Next Day Flyers, and I'm going to type in stickers. You could just print this out on printer paper and cut them out, but I think that it's going to be even cooler if we put them on a sticker. So we can get a roll of stickers with all of these gift tags on them for $26 for 100 stickers on there. How fun to have that personalized. And you can choose, I mean, you could get 10,000 stickers. You could buy gifts for everyone. And then the stickers are only 2 cents a piece, or never ever have to buy Christmas labels again. Okay, so Christmas gift tags, check them off the list. If your family is anything like mine, you often feel like you already have too much stuff. You don't necessarily want a gift that is a thing. And so a lot of times we will give a gift that is an experience. For example, last year my sons got gift certificates to go snowboarding. And one year we sent my mom to the Final Four because she's a huge college basketball fan. You could just give them the certificate that comes from whatever corporation or company that you purchased it from, or you could create something a little more personal that's really going to make it exciting. So when you go to the Canva's website, you are going to type in certificates and see all sorts of options for templates. Some of them look pretty corporate, but others look a little bit more fun and whimsical. For example, I think I might pick this one. And instead of saying certificate of achievement, I might say something like good for one trip to the planetarium. Change this here to say 4, and we'll say my nephew Henry. Okay, and we can say in the bottom a little more details, to be used with Auntie A in 2021. Hopefully we're allowed to go places. Then you could do more personalization or customization. We can get rid of some of these other details that we don't need. You could make the planets bigger if you wanted, add in other elements if you'd like. And that way, when you print this off, you'll be able to have a personalized gift or an experience that really means something. A lot of times when we give gift cards, it can feel impersonal, but really, if we are taking the time to think about something that our loved one really likes to do and wants to do, a gift card or a gift certificate doesn't have to feel cheap or the easy way out or like we didn't put any thought in it. This is a great way to be able to still make it meaningful. Again, when you're finished, making it look just the way that you want it to look. You can click download. I would recommend PDF print, and then you'll be ready to go and you'll have a great gift to give. Another thing that you could do to create a gift is to do a canvas that you could hang on your wall as wall art using photos and also some of the other design elements that Canva has for you. So if you go to search and you type in canvas, we'll see a wide variety of templates that they have. And some of them are just art, but others of them have photo collage options. And you know what? Not everybody has a lot of design experience, but with Canva's templates, you don't really need to have that design experience in order to create a great product. So for example, I'm going to pick this one. And instead of Italy 2019, I'm going to think back to happier days when my family was able to travel to Disney World. Okay, and I don't have a picture uploaded, but we're just going to pretend that this one is mine. And we're going to add that in there. And then if we want to make this even more personal just to us and our experience, I might type in elements and Florida and see what comes up. And maybe add some palm trees, little there, and maybe another palm tree over here. They won't have any trademarked Disney elements in here, so we can't do that. But even still, this would be a fun way to commemorate a trip or an experience. You can add some more text down here at the bottom of the Polaroid picture, and you could say Cinderella's Castle. I would like to change that font to be something a little bit better. Center it in there. Great. And then once you have the canvas the way that you would like it to be, you have a couple options. You can either click as download, and I would recommend a PNG for this. And then upload it to another site like First Day Flyers or Shutterfly or Vistaprint or something like that. Or you could just order directly from Canva. And if you click print canvases, they'll give you a wide variety of sizes that you can choose from. You can decide if you want it stretched or mirrored and other details and order it directly from here. So lots of great gift ideas that you can do using a canvas as well, making it something really personal, sharing a good memory, because what's better than a gift of a memory? The next few items on our list aren't going to require a lot of design, but simply finding the template and printing it is going to be helpful in cruising through your Christmas chore list. So the next item on our list is a gift list. So you can type in gift list. And it's going to pull up a bunch of templates, and maybe you want to print a list for your child to write down their ideas. Something like this one, the year-end wish list versus with wants versus needs, or maybe a list with categories in them like books, toys, games, and clothes is going to be helpful for your child. Personally, I would probably print something like this. This one says Christmas season activities, but I would probably say Christmas shopping list. And then I would change these to things like, my husband, and then my kids, and then my mom and dad, and then maybe my nieces and nephews. And I would be able to categorize things in there. And then I might also put down here like teacher gifts. You can put whatever categories in there, obviously, that you want, but then I could print this and then I could keep track of all of my holiday shopping needs. I could also, if I was going to print this, I would most likely not have something with this much color, this much ink on it. That would be wasteful for my printer, so I would maybe just change this even to like a simple gray, just so that I wouldn't be printing out so much color. But simply having this list, for me, organizing things is going to make my task simpler. And so a lot of times if I have a checklist, I'm able to get things done much better. So you can use Canva to help you with that. Another thing that you might want to use that's simply a printable thing is a menu planner. And so if you want to know what you're going to have on specific days over the holidays, you might want to print off something like this. You could even use it as a shopping list. So let's say we were going to pick, this one. We could pick this weekly meal plan. We can change the colors if we want to make it more festive. But that's probably not like our main goal with this particular task. But weekly meal plan, we can add text into these areas and then type in what we plan to have for each of these meals. So let's say for Sunday, I'm going to make French toast for breakfast. Again, you can just Control C, Control V, and to put these in the right spot for lunch, we are having tomato soup and bread. I love carbs, yay. And then for dinner, let's say we're going to have beef stew. Okay, then what you could do is you could hit this button right up here that means duplicate page. And instead of, so it's just going to copy the entire thing and put it down here. And then instead of having these items on the side that are days of the week, we can just delete those. Let's position backwards so that we can get to this. We can delete these. And then I say, okay, at Walmart, I need to get these items. At Aldi, I'm going to get these items, and at Festival Foods, because we can't just go to one store, right? I'm going to get these items. So at Festival, I'm going to get my rolls, and I'm going to get my beef tips. At Aldi, I know that they have the best produce, so I'm gonna make sure that I get what we're having, French toast. Let's have strawberries with our French toast. So I can make my list for Aldi, and then at Walmart, we can pick up our milk or whatever we're going to get there. Okay, so then you can have your whole holiday meal plan and then also your shopping. Now, you don't have to type things in here. Sometimes just printing it and handwriting it is easier, but you again, just having a template or a place to plan or a structure with which to work from is going to make some of these tasks that we have to do over the holidays a little bit easier. Okay, so there you have it, 7 ways that Canva can help you crush your Christmas list. I hope that you had fun learning these and that they are helpful tools for you. I want to remind you that any links you might need will be in the description box. One thing I also want to tell you is that almost everything I did today can be done with Canva for free, but I highly recommend getting the Pro subscription so you can do all the little extras, the things like having the color match your photos, or resizing, or getting rid of the background in an image that you don't like. All of that only comes with the Pro, and I can tell you it is money well spent. You could do what I did and put it on your Christmas list year so it doesn't even feel like it costs you anything. All the links for those things are down in the descriptions. I hope this video was helpful to you and that it helps you crush your holiday chore list instead of it crushing you. Merry Christmas, and thanks for learning with the Word Nerd.